We are live. What is up, Team Gang friends? Vin Lamant here. Let me just check the Facebook. Actually, we're live on multiple locations. Listen, it's witching hour right now. It is. It's always been the 9 to 5, and now it's like the 7 to 9, 7 to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or wherever it is in the evening. Actually, 24/7. But a lot of times now, people are on Zoom. They're on StreamYard. They're all over Facebook doing business because that's where people are right now. They're not. Listen, the world changed completely. Tonight's title is, how to pandemic-proof your life, your business, your family, how to protect your family. Is what you're currently doing really working? I'm going to really speak frankly. I'm going to come at you with a couple different things. Tonight, I want to talk about the business of selling software, why software is so needed, so valuable. I mean, we're all using it right now, no matter how you look at it. I'm using it literally with two hands right now on right here. And listen, do me a favor, give me a comment or a like or something. This way I'll get the notification here and I can watch it while I'm on right now. So let me know. And because I want to see where I'm at so I can kind of follow along on my mobile device. You'll know that I always call this a mobile device, a mobile supercomputer, because it has everything. Hey, what's up, brother? Oh, Peter Bove's on the air. Another ancient friend of mine. I love it. All right, good. Thanks for coming on. And I saw you came on we had a training last night. You were on there as well. Thank you, Ryan Cahill. And by the way, congratulations for getting started with your software business and software period. So my name is Vin Lamanti. It should be up there. We are live right now in multiple locations. I'm live on 2 Facebook channels, a page, a group. We're live on YouTube. And I'm also live streaming onto a website that's created with this software. I mean, everything about it is just incredible. I've been looking for a software like this for so many years, and it really falls into the world right now. I mean, right now, and I say this a lot, like even prior to 2020, prior to this, the online business world was exploding. I mean, e-commerce was really putting a serious dent into retail. A lot of big box stores have been closing. A lot of retail stores have been closing. A lot. And it is what it is. Is it fair? Listen, free enterprise marketing isn't fair. The world isn't fair. A lot of people right now that want everything to be fair. They want equality of outcome. It's just not like that. And, business is business. My father used to always say, business is business and everything else is bullshit. And I kind of throw it like that. I'm going to throw it like that tonight because, the world's upside down. The world's changing. I guess I'm like a Generation X. My age, I'll be 50 later in the year. My dad's 78. I have, growing children. We have college coming. There's a lot of uncertainty, and people are frightened right now. Or there's one of 3 things. People are pissed. A lot of people are. Some people are really frightened. People are just saying, everything will go back to normal. Everything will be fine. And other people kind of just watching whatever they're watching on Netflix. And I do all of those, by the way. I watch Netflix. We do our thing. We have fun with our family. But I'm not stupid. At least I know that you have to prepare. You have to dig a well before you're thirsty. I've known this for years. We've done this. We understand about multiple streams of income. My backstory is I was a New York City police officer at the age of 20. I grew up in a neighborhood where it was get a safe, secure job, a pension, and benefits. So I followed that. I actually still say that to my kids. Do that. Take all the city exams. Maybe not the police officer anymore because it's insanity what's going on right now. And I'm not even joking. And it just is. But do that so you have that. I took sanitation. I took all these things. So I had something to fall back on, like dig a well before you're thirsty. I had those things. PD called me first, NYPD. I was a New York City police officer in Brooklyn, New York, in some very rough areas. I did that for 11 years. I wanted my time back, and I was on the fire department list. My chart was better. I went to the fire department. And then Jen and I got married. Jen was getting pregnant constantly. A year and a half later, after we were married, and we built our family. We got a house, and when we got the house, we got these things, and you know this. And at the end of the presentation, I say this all the time because it's familiar. We got a mortgage. We got a second mortgage. We got 2 new car payments. We had credit cards. We were doing new things in our house. I started to get myself, and a lot of people do it. No one really speaks about this, but in free enterprise you do. And I needed a way out because I had more month at the end of the money. I had painted myself into a corner, and I was stressed out of my face. Money was never an issue in my life, and then all of a sudden, when I had liabilities and expenses every single month, it became a thing, right? And we know it's 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and now that's that's a struggle. So I had gotten into the mortgage business, but I was approached with free enterprise network marketing 12 and a half years ago. And I guess the rest is history and making history. Not that we blew it up in 20 minutes, but we were very diligent. I read a lot of books like Think and Grow Rich and Become a Leader. And I have books back there, but faith without works is dead. So with the knowledge that I've learned, we applied it and learned a lot. And multiple streams of income is just better than, it's very dangerous out there. So what I want to speak about tonight, I want to speak about something that came across my desk. I guess we'll call it, I'm at a desk right now. That is something that I've been looking for my entire career as an entrepreneur. And what I mean by, I've been looking to automate. I've been looking at, if you are, by the way, who is this for? This tonight and any night that I do this is for anyone who is in real estate, title, an attorney, a doctor, if you're in financial services, if you are selling insurance, if you are running a clothing outlet, if you are running a restaurant, right? Any small business, right? It's also for any network marketer, any affiliate marketer, anyone in direct sales, anyone that's sells anything from their home. This is also for that person. This is also for anyone who's looking to start a business from home, an additional business, all right? I'm going to show you why you would need, not should have, need a technology, a software similar to this. This is just the cheapest, it's the most inexpensive and most effective by far that you will ever find, because this is why I'm doing it right here, right? And it's also for people who are looking to find something that they'd like to sell on the side that's digital, that has a residual component to it, that all of those people above need, right? If you had something that was inexpensive and not everyone needs what I'm going to show you. But the software, if you had something that so many people need, anyone who's looking to come online, they just laid a friggin' 40 million people just lost their jobs. Businesses are closing. Businesses are getting burned down. So it's not like, don't worry, I've got to work on Monday. It's closed, all right? So there's a lot of, and people say, well, we're going to get back to normal. What's normal? Like, what is that? Honestly, what is that? So, this is for those people. It's also for people who want to learn from experienced marketers how to develop a home-based, like not just a home-based business, home-based business, an online business for any niche out there. All right, there are people in network marketing that are in multiple companies, right, and they want to sell multiple products. All right, there's people who want to sell multiple different things. The days of branding yourself to one thing is, that's so 80s. What does that even mean? Because I know what that's about. I've done that. You brand yourself to a product or a service or whatever. Like if you're even branding yourself as a police officer or an electrician. We're humans. We're regular people. Like I'm a father and a husband first, and a husband and father and a son. That's what I am. I'm a guy in the community. I have my own thing, and I do business as well. All right. So this is what I do, right? And so what I'm going to share with you tonight, a lot of times we'll do these things and we'll show how the technology works. But tonight I'm going to speak about the business end of it, all right, if it makes sense. Now, if you're in any of those categories that I just said, if you're just joining us, thanks for joining and everything else. We're really actually only on a brand new Facebook page and a private Facebook group with not many people on it, as well as, because we're just starting this. We're going to crush this. By the way, the folks that I'm in business with are major players. Right? They know what they're doing, and we're going to build an incredible empire. And when I show you the math at the end, why I looked at the math 3, 4, 5, 8, 12 times. I'm saying this. So this is different than anything. It just is. I said, this is incredible. Because, look, I have a nutritional business that I run as well, a network marketing business online, right? And I needed this. That's why I was paying for ClickFunnels and everything. I was paying for all these other things to look to build an online business. So let me show you a couple things, shall I? So let's bring this up as well, all right? We're going to go here. All right, this is the full screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it partially full so you can see me a little bit. If I go like that, you'll say, wow, he's really excited about that part of the presentation. So right now, this whole whatever you think about what's going on with the COVID, is it a pandemic, is it a plandemic, whatever. It doesn't really necessarily matter what you think. What matters is what can you do about it, right? So, especially now, look, people are hurting. All right, they're fearful. You need facts and real opportunities, like real opportunities, not like hey, this. And again, I'm not going to look to knock any other type of businesses because I'm in other businesses, right? But the reality, it's just all math, all right? So there's not going to be any hype. Now, I might be someone that's like kind of animated, but not necessarily hype, all right? It's just math, okay? So what is up, Team Gang Friends? Let's start with the software, all right? So is software the next big thing in online business? You know why it just flat out is because what the hell are you doing anyway? If you see this, you're online. If you're not online, what are you doing? Like, of course, it's the next big thing. It's been the next big thing, and I'll show you why. So, see these things here? These things I've been delving into for the last 5 years. All right, and they, you've heard of Facebook ads. So I was paying for like $99 for ClickFunnels. Then I had to up it. I had to pay $297 for ClickFunnels. Then I was buying Aweber and then Mailchimp and all these other things. There's Wix, there's WordPress, there's HubSpot. If you want to have a business online, you need these things. And if you go down the rabbit hole like I did, all right, if you go down that rabbit hole, you might not ever come out. Like I never came out because it's expensive. I was paying like $500 a month, and I never got it to work anyway because you have to get them to integrate. So what I'm going to show you tonight is an all-in-one. So where I was paying $500 plus a month, and I never even got to the point of, see what his Facebook ads? I never even got that far because I was too busy trying to put those other stuff together, all right? And see at the bottom this thing where it says retargeting? I want to tell you something. Retargeting, people think it's spooky because maybe it is. Here's what retargeting is. If you go and you're looking for a certain product of sneakers, on a website, and all of a sudden it pops up on Facebook, and no matter where you go, those sneakers pop up. That's retargeting, all right? Do you know how to do that for your business? Do you have that already? No matter what, like all the stuff I said, if you're anything from a realtor to a network marketer, do you have that? And if so, do you know how to figure it out? You know what I was doing? I was consulting. I was paying for people to give me consulting. I was buying courses on this stuff. And now I was able to get this done. I'm not even, guys, I was doing this for like 5 years. And I got it done in like 2 hours, and it's up and running. All right, I crap you not. All right, so all this stuff, this company added all these different things. It's all in the last year. All right, they added some new stuff like today, literally today, and there's a reason why. So this software that I'm talking. By the way, it's $87. You don't have to wait for the end. It's $87. It's not $500 or anything else. 87. All right. So it's not even the cost of dinner, right? Well, at least this is my family. So it says here, look, Gary Vaynerchuk, there's never been a better time in history of time than right now to start a business. There's not. Look, if you're going to start like a Subway franchise, yeah, it's a bad time. But to start an online business when there's 40 million people looking for an online business, looking for a software, yeah, there's literally never been a better time, right? So software products, I'm going to show you like valuable. We'll talk about the value of the product, right? First of all, the reason it's valued, and I didn't know this stuff, and I just found this stuff out. Software-based companies dominate the research and development investment category, all right? And they're expensive to build, all right? This is a big deal, all right? They're expensive to build, and they're hard to copy. So once they're built, they're hard to copy. I mean, look how many people came off to try to knock off Facebook or anything. So many of these things come up, right? And they don't make it. So, but Facebook, when you do make it, you have long-term stability, right? Does that make sense? The R&D budget, research and development budget of 2019, did not know this. Out of the top 8, 7 of them are tech companies, tech software, right? Software is valuable because they're super loyal customers. If you take this content, if you take this software and you put content out, you put something out in your blog or something else, all right? What would you say? Thanks for not waiting. Yes, right. It's 87, guys. All right. If it's too much, click off now, right? So super loyal customers, no one's going to give up their stuff. Once his content, no one, if they ask you to pay for your Facebook account, they got me by the balls, excuse my language, because I have my whole history, my parents, my kids, Everything's there. All my stuff's there. So they have it. They can charge for it. Once you start using a software product, it's very hard to stop. All right. Customer loyalty. You look, again, 7 out of 8 of the top outside of Trader Joe's are, the top are tech companies. All right. So software is valuable because the most valuable companies in the world are software-based companies. Again, 7 out of 8 besides, what's his name, Buffett's company there, Berkshire Hathaway. So virtual, this is a huge factor, guys. Look, again, if anything from a realtor to a network marketer to a financial service, whatever you're involved in, it's this being virtual. Guys, you're virtual right now. You're virtual. Look, if the ladies, you're virtual while you're in the bathroom. We're virtual. We're always online. All right. So it's also instant shipping and instant gratification. What do I mean by that? If you're involved with a business where you have to ship products, there's shipping involved. Here, there's no shipping. So no shipping, I think, is better than shipping. And look, I have a product-based business that I'm involved with that does very, very well. We have like 700 people involved in the last 3 months. What does that tell you? It has shipping. This has 0 shipping. So there's no shipping. And also instant gratification. You're not. You don't have to wait for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want this right now, just after you sign up, it's yours. Like, you can have this tonight. You can have this in 15 minutes. From right now. So I don't have to tell you guys that growing a business online is smart. All right. There's no inventory, no manufacturing, no supplier issues. All right. And know what they have here? Let me see at the bottom. It says no overhead. I have no overhead, no rent, no employees. No, there's nothing. No. You can't get nothing. There's nothing. There's no reason to not have it, right? So, Robert Kiyosaki says they're teaching you to be broke, and I know this in schools. Listen, I am controversial with certain things, but I don't care. I know it. They are teaching people to be broke, and here so you want to start thinking like an entrepreneur. Think like an entrepreneur. There's no input costs. Adding more users just about costs nothing. What does that mean? See, this software is built and it's done, so they can add 10,000 people this evening. It's not like they have to now manufacture 10,000 new products and ship them out there. It's virtual. Adding them just about costs nothing. In fact, I heard the CEO of this company say it's actually the cost is going down when more people get started. Think of that one. There's generous commissions because, again, guys, I'm talking about the business end of this tonight. Obviously, you should have the software for any business you have. If you are selling whatever you want to sell online, whatever you want to sell, period. If you're selling it, obviously you need a technology to do that. All right. If you have, most people know what they do. They hire someone to do it. All right. This is $87. So, but this is serious payout, and this is something I looked at a few times. I'm like, wait a second. It's because there's no product involved, like no tangible product. Constant innovation. They can deploy features regularly, instantly, worldwide, so that you don't have to wait for like a product launch in a new location. Or if you're in the real estate business, you don't have to it's all good. But you can't sell, if you live in Dallas, you're not selling houses in Seattle. Actually, no one's selling houses in Seattle right now. All right. I'm just kind of throwing it in there, keep you guys on your toes, right? So it's viable. All right. Software everyone needs it. It's not a fad. It ain't going anywhere. Right. So this is a thing they took from people and survey. Sorry, they give up the vacation time, the day off, alcohol, caffeine, friends, dining out, and sex before their smartphone. I don't know where I fall on that. All right, I don't know. I mean, personally, but listen, it's part of the thing that's in the slideshow I'm showing you, right? So it's worldwide. That's another thing. I don't have to look for I don't have to wait for my product to be go live in Singapore, right? It's in Singapore right now, right? Software is viable because it's inexpensive to get started selling software. You don't need anything, guys. You don't even need a computer. I mean, technically, if you don't have a computer, like to sell this, you don't like. In other words, if you were a Kentucky KFC guy, the colonel there, let's just say he didn't like chicken, he could still sell it, all right? But so I'm talking to people who are looking for a viable business, all right, which we have. So Go to the next slide. Valuable virtual. So this company, the reason it's valuable is they did it. They already did the investing. They've invested $7 million and $3 million already in 2020. So you can't just knock this off. It's very, very tough to copy. And once you get started, you follow along with it. You'll see that they got their ducks in order here. And nothing's perfect, by the way. But for a person that's looking for a very easy marketing system, again, if you are like a big-time online marketer, this isn't for you. What I mean by that is if you are a person with like 3 computer screens and you have Facebook ads running and you got your funnels going and you really understand that world, this is for the other 99.8% of us. This is for the people like the realtor that wants to, have 3 things. I'm not going to get into the 3-click marketing tonight, but it's very simple to click and go and get leads while you're at work. All right. It's also very easy to do what we're doing right now. We're watching this instead of some kind of nonsense on Facebook, which you can watch later. All right. So customer loyalty is actually increasing. Now, for anyone in business, customer acquisition is a big deal. Customer retention is bigger. See, to me, I was involved in the energy business as well, and the customer retention there was extremely sticky and high. And that's why I really enjoyed that business. More than any of my network marketing businesses, I actually enjoyed that the most because of the retention of customers. This totally dominates over that. This is up to over 98% of people right now that take this product, take this system, and get it started and put out content through it. They use it, and they had a 38% reduction, and it was already a lot of people. It was already extremely high in retention. So this has got my attention big time. All right, the annual growth of the company has been big, enormous. All right, and it's going to continue to grow. Now the affiliates, see, this is the difference. If you build certain businesses, it's like pushing a ball up the hill, and it pulls back on you, right? It rolls back and pushes the rock. This is pushing a box up a hill. So it's very, very sticky, very sticky. And so what I mean by that, the retention is extreme, and the numbers are here. And I do interviews with the CEO I'll be doing, and he breaks out all the numbers for everybody. So like I said, in the first slide, I think it was like no hype. No, there's no hype here. All right. I know I get animated, yes, but we're not hyping things. We're speaking numbers. All right. So all the benefits of a virtual product, instant shipping. All right. No inventory. There's no garage. There's no inventory. You can't have it in your garage. There's great margins. 50% sharing, 50% sharing. All right. But the innovation is the greatest strength. All right. And again, I showed this slide before. You could see how they've been innovating this year. All right. And they just did some more innovation since this slide. All right. So there's a lot happening. You're going to want to follow along what's happening here. Right. Not to mention, this is great too. Complete feature integration. End-to-end automation with 3-click marketing. What's 3-click marketing? Real quick. If you are in the mortgage business, all right, and you are busy and you have 3 kids and your wife works as a school teacher, right, and you are not a techie, all right, when you get started, you simply click, it's going to say category, mortgages, subcategory, residential, all right? So what it does, or if you're in weight loss, whatever your niche is, whatever your thing is, they're going to send you the most curated content every morning. It gets sent to you, so you don't have to look for it. What does that mean? If you're in health and wellness, they're going to send you, Jennifer Aniston's favorite ab exercise, and it's be a picture of Jennifer. So Jennifer Aniston, believe it or not, she's going to get more attention than your post is, all right? Whether you're a boy or a girl, all right? So all you do is you click it, you post it to LinkedIn, Facebook groups, wherever you want to post it, Twitter, click 1, 2, 3, go to work, go do your job, and as time goes on, listen, this isn't like just put leads out there and you're going to get rich. What we're also offering is we're teaching people mindset of marketing and everything else. It has artificial intelligence. So that means if someone clicks on Jennifer Aniston's picture, they like it, but they don't opt in, meaning they don't put their name and email in, they don't buy, they don't do it. It doesn't matter. It has AI. It's going to follow them around the internet. It's called retargeting. This is built in, again, $87. You would need to pay thousands for this and figure it out yourself and pay consultants to help you. All right. Roadmap for 2020 includes team marketing. If you're a network marketer, and I am, it has team marketing systems that your entire team, you could see what help they need in. Did they do the 3-click marketing? It has all analytics about your team. It has SMS, okay, for texting. This is coming, I think, in this quarter, right? AI-powered lead generation and much more. There's a lot more here, right? So the opportunity is massive. 133 companies, 200 industries. Got that? 4 languages, and up to a 500 million customers, potential businesses. I mean, just in like the network marketing, the home-based business space. If you're not in network marketing, has anyone ever hit you up about that? I mean, or like every single day? And if you are in network marketing and you're looking for a product to use, like, do you want to inbox people every day? Do you want to do that? You want to ATM people and inbox people all day? All right. Solid long-term opportunity. You read it. I'm not going to read all this. All right. Intuitive, all that stuff. All right. And let's see what you got. All right, so check this out. This has got, again, it's got my attention, and these are the numbers, and I was on with the CEO, and these numbers are the numbers. You know, affiliates earning over $6,000 a year that are affiliates, and you look at these other companies, it's not the great companies, I guess. You know, how many have I been in? No, my wife orders from Rodin and Fields. What else is there? There's World Ventures. I was in a travel deal, Rodin and Fields again. Average affiliates percentage of affiliates over 25,000 a year, and then over 100,000 a year. So right now they literally have percentage-wise a higher success rate than any of these other companies. And the quick path to income, when you get started, it's $87. If you enroll someone, you make back $87. So that's a big deal. And you enroll 3 people, and yours is free. You get $87 back. So 3 and free. All right, 3. Break even is 3. If you have 3 that get 3, you're making about $365 a month, $4,300 a year. But you don't have, those 3 don't have to get 3. Meaning, there's no, if you're a network marketer, there's no like line requirements where, you know, you want to help everyone get 3 because you want to help them get their product, their system for free. But there's no like requirements for people to do that, right? Again, so one thing I want to show here. The reason that I promote this right here, if you look at the monthly commissions, all you've got to do is see where you'd fit in. And like I did this example the other day, like most people have these things. Well, these things, right? This stuff pops up, and this is a real deal thing. I mean, no matter what, you know, people's jobs didn't, you know, people that lost their jobs, the mortgage doesn't care about whatever COVID is, the car payment, the credit cards do, tuition's there, household pension, you still got to eat. People don't have, a lot of people don't have pensions. I have one. A lot of people don't have them. I have friends in real estate. I have friends in finance, 401k. You know, I don't know. So this is why, again, having something like this to sell to people is just, it's really something that I've never seen, literally. And because it's so sticky and lucrative. And this is just an example. I only wish these were our numbers, right? But let's just say it's $4,000 a month. All you've got to do is look on the chart and see exactly what needs to be done to get to the $4,000 a month. I personally, I just did the math before. If you have built like team-wise, 689 people, and I know that sounds like a lot to a lot of people. Like if you have 30 people in your organization, the first 2 levels, you're making $1,000 a month. That's unheard of in anything I've ever done. It just is, because again, there's no product, there's no cost, there's no shipping, there's none of that. So 30 people, whether you have 5 that get 5 or you enroll 30. There's some friends of mine, a salesman, that says, I'm going to put 100 people in this thing on the side. And they go put 100 people in them, they're going to make themselves $4,000 a month with 115 alone. If they do that, put in 100 people. I mean, if you find 3 people that want to do that want to sell this, that all have, put in like 100 people, and I've seen it done. Because here, if you have 689 people in your organization, you're making $20,000 a month plus. Right now, I'll just say this. Let me go back to the thing. Right now, in my nutritional business, I have over 600 people. All right, and we did that in 3 months. Wait, am I out of it here? Let me go here. So right now, this is something to really take a look at, because what's happening is incredible, and this just got started. And right now, with this COVID and this whole shit show that's going on in the world, excuse my English, people need something. So you want, and at the very least, they want to learn how to market online. They want to learn how to build something online. You have to build your brand. Forget about building a certain product and being branded to that. I've done that. I've been down that road, and I still do it. I still have my network marketing business, but I was looking for something to use to market it. To have funnels, to have order respond, all this stuff. But it's, again, very costly and very complex. And this is extremely friggin' simple. So I appreciate the folks coming on. Anthony says, thanks for not waiting till the end to tell everyone the cost. Yes, it's true. It is in fact $87. You ever notice that? People say, well, they do a whole presentation and, well, how much, dude? And it's $87 compared to $500 a month is fantastic. So make sure there's either a link around here if you're watching on YouTube. Oh, well, let me show you this real quick. I want to show you something too that you can't do even with ClickFunnels and everything else. You can't do it. And I found out how to do this. Let me show you. So let me go like this. Okay. And let me show you this. If you're watching this right now through this website, if someone invited you to this website, all right, check this out. You're going to love this. Right now, if you're watching it right here, okay, then this is us live right now. Let me just make sure that we're on that page, all right? Yeah. So if you're watching this right now on this page, you can click Start Now, and you're getting started right there. Just click that button, and you're ready to get started. You want to follow our group? Follow right here, all right? You want to? I have a Google phone number. You can call that, all right? Or whoever's website you're on watching this, you can watch it right now. And guess what? See this? This is live right now. Whoever's website you're on watching this, you can watch it right now. And guess what? See this? This is live right now. So what that means is this. What that means is that you can do, there's so much you can do with this. Now, by the way, if you're on this website watching this and you want to have a one-on-one consulting, very simple. We do this, okay? And you just simply book an appointment, okay? I just got the lead. You heard it? See, I just got the lead. And then you can very simply book an appointment. Let's just say Wednesday, July 1st at 11 a.m. So we can show you how to do all these things and build a business like a professional, as opposed to, trying to grab somebody, jump out of the bushes and show them your deal, right? So it's just, and we didn't even get into ads. We're just getting started with this. We didn't get into any of that stuff. It's because we have the retargeting. So we don't have to do ads unless you get to a point where, you always learn to reinvest in your business. But I just want to say this lastly, that look, people are hurting right now. There's a lot of uncertainty going on right now. And what are people going to do? It's unfortunate, like 40 million people. I just saw that said 40 million people out of work, businesses being burned down, businesses being shut down, corrupt politicians telling you what you can and can't do. I mean, what are you putting me on? I mean, this is a way to really protect your family. I mean, there's firearms, food, and passive income. And this is is the safest business I've seen that we can do, and it can be lucrative. And everyone needs it. Out of those 40 million people that just lost their job, I mean, online business was exploding before 2019 because people get it. We're all online. We all have the technology. We all got mobile phones. We all have online all the time. We're always on Facebook. So why wouldn't you want to pay off your mortgage with Facebook, right? And so, but you need to learn how to do it, and you need to have a system that shows you. Most people do this when they get started in networking. What time is it? When they get started in networking, they do it the opposite way. They get started, because I know this, because this is what I've been doing this for 12 years, right? Not to say, but I've been a diamond in 3 different companies, car bonuses in 5 different companies. I know this stuff cold. It's what I do. Don't ask me anything about plumbing. Don't ask me about certain things, but this stuff I know. And so when we get people started, I've done trainings with this on stages, right? You get people started, they have a why, they have goals, and they have a commitment to those, why and their goals. Then they build a list, contact and invite, show the plan, follow up, right? How's that? That doesn't really work very well anymore. And after they run out of that, what do they do next? Know what they do next? They spam people on Facebook stories, constantly push marketing out there. Once at the end of all that, they're looking to how do I get leads online? So when I start someone in my nutritional business, even now, before I even get started there, I start them here so they can build a system, so they can learn marketing, all right, and build a finance. And this way, at any given time, they can push any brand, any product, any brand they want through their network that they build first. Robert Kiyosaki says it. It's just true that, you know, the richest people in the world don't look for work. They have the biggest networks, you know, and that's just a fact. So, you know, like they said, when's the best day to plant a tree? Yesterday. When's the second best day? Today. So if you want to learn how to market properly, click a link around here somewhere, and we'll get you started. We'll get we'll get you started. We'll get you to understand the system. What happens here with this is you get the one-on-one coaching. See, I had ClickFunnels and I had Aweber and I had all these different systems, but anytime I needed help, there was no help, right? I would click support ticket and wait a day, or something would pop up in like 5 pages I'd have to read, and then click 6 links, and forget it. It's a rabbit hole. For me, I'm not techie. I'm not techie for that, right? Needed something very, very simple that has everything in one space, and like I saved like $400 a month. Spoke to an entrepreneur today. He's like, "Listen, I'm into providing service value for people and helping them save money." I'm like, that's what we're doing right here. That's what we're doing. So that's just, I mean, I personally thoroughly enjoy building teams, building networks, and collaborating and having fun. I enjoy all that stuff. What I don't love is going to someone who's really busy and saying, "Hey, I know you're really busy doing what you're doing, but check out this product I have." You know, it's kind of like, you know, and I'll do it. I've done it. But instead, I'd rather go to someone who's very busy and show them, help them with the system. I have network marketers that pitch me daily on their business. So now I have something to give them back or pitch them back that is valuable for their business, right? And that they need it. What are they going to do? Keep calling people up, keep inboxing people, keep adding people to a Facebook group and following up. They say follow-ups. People don't buy until a buying decision until at least a 5th follow-up. Most 90% of people don't follow up after the first time. So there's a major disconnect there, right? You don't have a system. No one has a system. But guess what? How come the top people in any industry, they all have a system, but they tell you you don't need a system. Oh, you don't need a system. You don't need that stuff. No, why? Because they just want you to sell their product. It's the truth. But they all have a system. They all have their name, then .com, and capture pages and auto response. They have all of that. So I think it's time that you have it as well. So with that, let's say create leverage for the person's passions, tools, etc. Hey, by the way, right on, Ann. By the way, if anyone in the comments above the, you're probably watching it on the website, above the stream for now, above it says StreamYard. Make sure you click on that like Ryan Cahill did here. Make sure you click on that so you have, so we can see your gorgeousness. We can see your profile picture over here, right? Congratulations, Ryan, on getting your system started. Let me know when you want to do a one-on-one Zoom and get that started. What we want to do is anyone who gets started, here's what we're going to do. One of my business partners is on right now with 3 people he just enrolled, and he's helping them create their first funnel. And it takes all of 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. And we'll do that together according to your niche. Whatever you're selling, we already have duplicated websites for a lot of them. And what we're going to do also is we will make it for you. And if you decide you want to, like, if you're a network marketer or a realtor and you want the same website for and content and blogs and everything, autoresponders for your team, done. We just share it. Got that? Just share the website, share the autoresponder so everyone has the same thing. Boom, boom. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I know I was saying I was finished 14 hours ago. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys at the top. If you have any questions, reach out or just click one of the links somewhere around here, right? And check out the funnel for yourself, like go through the system. Right on.